Also, from what we understand, a 30-year-old Pakistani-born, now a U.S. citizen, had a wife and 2 kids, a young boy and young girl, in Pakistan. Apparently, this man, according to neighbors, had disappeared over the past year for a period of 5 months in Pakistan. Michael Balboni now is the former Homeland Security Advisor for New York State. He's the former Secretary of Public Safety for the state of New York. And, sir, good morning to you. I want to go back to the airplane last night. It's 11 p.m. at JFK. Emirates is about to take off. They close the door, they pull away, and the plane is brought back. You have new information as to what was happening at that time. What have you found out, Michael?
Sure. As you know, Bill, this is a very fast-moving investigation, a lot of information coming forward. So what happens is that when a plane leaves this country, a manifest is actually sent to the Customs and Border Agency at the airport. As you know, the news was developed over the course of that day and was sent out there. The notice was out there. The plane was actually stopped and was told to come back to the gate. At that point in time, 4 individuals were actually taken off the plane. 2 were involved in this incident. My sources tell me that when Shahzad came off the plane, he was very compliant. He didn't make any fuss, but he did tell them that he'd driven another car to the airport. That car was then searched by officials, and a weapon was found in that car.
Well, okay, let me stop you here. He did not resist. That's what you're reporting?
That's what I'm reporting.
And what was the weapon found in the car?
I believe it was a handgun.
It was a handgun that was traced to him? Can we say that?
I don't have that specific information, but there was a weapon in the vehicle.
Okay, this is what the theory has been over the past 8 or 9 hours, Michael. The theory is that the authorities let him get on board that plane, waited to the very last moment in case he made a last-minute phone call or shot an email to somebody or a text message, trying to collect as much information as they could. What you're reporting, though, gives me a different impression here. It appears that he boarded that flight, then after they checked the flight manifest, who was on board, that his name popped up.
Yeah, that's the information that I've received from my sources. So when you think about it, it really was developing very, very quickly. Yesterday, the excellent investigation that the authorities did led to this alert where they tried to pick him up. You know, it's hard to find somebody immediately, particularly if they don't want to be found. It does take some time. Luckily, this procedure is in place so that we know who's going to be leaving the country, and this is a procedure that has been used successfully in the past to stop somebody from leaving the nation.
I understand, but I think this is a very important piece of information here, Michael. Based on the authorities you have talked to, were they hot on his trail for 48 hours, or was it just a last-second decision where they caught the guy, matched the name, and said, don't leave the ground?
My information only goes to the point where the information was transferred from the passenger manifest to the airport, in which case the plane was told to come back to the gate itself. It seems to me, just from things that I've learned over the last couple of years, that you wouldn't necessarily want to wait to the very last second. Something might have happened, but this is the procedure that is done with the Customs and Borders Agency.
All right, Michael, are they declaring victory today?
This is only this is the part of an ongoing investigation. This is obviously something that's going to take a lot of investigation. There's a lot of material out there. Remember, they've got the Pathfinder, they have now the car at the airport, they've got his home. They're going to see who else is involved. He's saying he was by himself. So did he talk to anybody? If so, are there any other connections? You know, we saw a connection between Hassan and Abu Matalib, the Christmas Day bomber, in the sense that they had the same contacts with the same Yemeni cleric. Is there something in that regard? This is all about trying to piece together who this person spoke to, how they got the motivation, how he decided on Times Square at this time, and what he learned to actually put this device together in this car.
Michael, thank you for coming on today. Keep working your sources. We'll put you back on TV. Now, you mentioned also, and this news is breaking on the wires here, Reuters is reporting it, some others too, that he acted alone. He told police that anyway, that he acted alone. He denies any ties to radical groups in his native country of Pakistan. We'll see how that plays out. George Pataki is up a bit later today. We're going to talk to a number of sources throughout New York City, New York State, and Washington to get to the bottom of what's happening today. Michael Balboni, thank you, here in New York, former Homeland Security Advisor for the state of New York. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Bill.
8 minutes past.